Hello and welcome. In this session, we are going to learn how to create and run a delete API request. We have already seen different API requests. We have seen get, post and put, and also we ran a patch request in the last session. Let me first save this patch request. Now if I click on save, it may update the put request because I'm running this on the same tab. So let me first go to this save drop down and say save as, and here I will say this is partially update user because this was a patch request. So I will say partially update user and just save in my collection. So I have got get, post, put and patch API requests, and now let us see a delete API request. So I'm going to the same link reqres to see some demo APIs, and here we have a delete API. Now in case of delete, we just have to give the URL or URI of the resource, and it should be pointing to a exact resource. For example, in this case you can see it is pointing to a user with ID 2, and in the response we get 204, which is a successful response for delete operation, and we do not get any response because the resource is already deleted. So if I just copy the URI and I will open a new tab, let me just close all these tabs and I will open a new tab and give the URL here or the URI here and say this is delete, and I do not need anything else for this API. I can directly run and check. So I will say send, and yes, you can see I'm getting 204, which is no content and time taken and all the details here, and of course I will not get any response here. So this is a successful delete, and I will save it in my collection. So I will say this is delete user and I will just save it. So you can see we have got all our different API requests created and saved in the collection. So this is how you can run a delete API request. Also, if you just go and check, I will say HTTP status codes, and here you can see a list of status codes, and you can see here all the hundreds, that is 1xx are informational responses, all the 2xx are successful responses, then 3xx are redirection, 4xx are client error responses, and then 500s are server error responses. And you can see all the information about different status codes that we get from HTTP. So this will be handy. If you want, you can read this and keep this handy for you. So this is how we can run a delete API request. I hope this was very useful for you. I will see you in the next session. Thank you for watching and never stop learning.